So let's see how we can build a text paraphraser. So essentially what we are going to do is take the full text, convert it into individual sentences using Spacey library, and then parallelly paraphrase each sentence, then combine and merge the sentences back into the full paraphrased text. So that's essentially what we are going to see. So here we have some input text. Elon Musk has shown again he can influence the digital currency market, and so basically you can use any input text that is of, let's say, 500 words or 1000 words, etc. Then this is just we are installing the Spacey English model for medium, and here we are initializing NLP object. Especially we are doing Spacey load with this English model, but we are disabling some pipelines because all we want to do is convert this text into sentences. So we don't need extra pipelines like named entity recognition and tagging. So all those pipelines doesn't need to run. We can disable all of them. So let's run this, and all you can do is to this NLP object you can pass in your input text that you gave, and then extract the sentences from this NLP object, and we can just print all those sentences. As you can see, the input text is split into sentences. We almost have 5 sentences. Elon Musk has shown again, and after saying following in a recent tweet. And all we are doing here is just keeping whatever we created here into this function get sentences. So you can call this function get sentences with any input text that you have and get the list of sentences, as you can see here. Awesome. Now what we need to do is we need to collect every sentence from these sentences, and all we need to do is pass each sentence to this function get paraphrase, because when you pass in a sentence you get a paraphrase sentence. We have seen this already, and we are using multi-threading. So we are using concurrent.futures, and you can do this sequentially, so paraphrase one sentence after another, or you can just do them parallelly with multi-threading. And the code here is not too complex, just these lines. So we are initializing our thread pool executor as executor, and with executor.executor all we need to do is we need to call executor.submit on every sentence. So for S in sentences we are calling executor.submit, and we are giving the function that we need to use, which is get paraphrase, and that function takes in input sentence S. So all we are doing here is parallelly passing each sentence to this function get paraphrase and getting the output. So in order to collect the output, we are just looping through futures and collecting the result. The result is whatever is returned here, which is the paraphrase sentence. Nothing too complex. Let's just run this. So we have these sentences here, and we ran this. Now we are just looping through all the answers and printing them. As you can see, these are the paraphrase sentences. Let's print out the original sentences to compare each. So the original sentence is Elon Musk has shown again he can influence the digital currency market. So the paraphrased is Elon Musk tweets continue to demonstrate his power to manipulate the digital currency market. Awesome. Then after saying that his electrical will not accept Bitcoin because he tweeted that he was working with developers. Okay, he tweeted that after saying his electrical will not accept because of environmental content. So just a rewrite. And following the two distinct statements from him, the world's largest cryptocurrency hit a 2-month low while Dogecoin rallied. After he made two separate statements, the value of world's sunk to a 2-month low, whereas Dogecoin shot up in value by 20%. Amazing paraphrase, as you can see. And similarly for the rest of them. So how do we get back if this was the input text, how do we get back the paraphrase text? Simply you just join all the loop paraphrase text. Now you have the paraphrase text. Input Elon Musk tweets continue to demonstrate power, and etc, etc. So as you can see, you can take in any full block of text and split it up into sentences, paraphrase each sentence, and then merge them back. So you can have left input text box. So you can have left input text box with all the input text, and automatically with one click you can paraphrase that input text completely, all the sentences, and then show it on the right. So we have built a paraphraser just by using GPT-3 prompts. And if you want to really save on costs, all you need to do is replace text DaVinci 0022 with text Curie 001 or whatever the lower end model is, and that's it. Probably the quality of paraphrases might change a little bit, but at the end of the day it's a good trade-off if you want to just save on cost. And with this we come to the end of GPT-3 section as such. And in the next section we will see how we can deploy this as an API. So whatever code that you see, the Spacey, the thread pool executor, and your OpenAI GPT-3's code, how you can combine everything and put it into AWS Lambda function, zip function, so that you can call the API with your input text and get back paraphrase text in a matter of seconds. So we'll see everything about deploying APIs in the next section.